Well, good evening, folks. Little later than expected getting back in here, but we're going to fly one more flight today, and we're going to fly it in this little devil here, the Caravan. Folks, I hope you enjoyed the first one. If you didn't, it's over at YouTube. You can find that. Uh, Try this link, see if it works. If it doesn't, we'll get it to you another way here shortly. But you gotta first spell it right, and I think I did that time. Hey, there you go. So there's the link to that, folks. Also, if you're interested, we do have a Discord channel. Now, we're not going to run it tonight on this flight, although this would be a good test for it. But we're going to be running it here soon. I don't know how we're going to do this yet or what, but we'll see. But anyway, really want to welcome you aboard. As you saw, we are going to fly from Plymouth, Massachusetts. Y'all can say it however you want, to Martha's Vineyard off the coast there. A nice little hop there, and if time permits, who knows, we might continue on to the east to Nantucket. It's a good little plane for the hopping. It's at least 30 to 45 minutes over to good old Martha Vineyard, and we'll see what kind of trouble we get into there. All right. It has been raining here, folks. Might still be. You may have heard that in the intro. So it wasn't your house, especially those of you that live in the desert. It was not raining outside. It was raining on my computer. No. All right. Well, folks, welcome in again. And if you didn't catch that flight from Chattanooga over to good old Memphis, I believe. Well, we still got some upload time, but it'll be over to YouTube later tonight. So be watching for it. All right. So for now, let's get in the cockpit, do a quick pre-brief, and we'll get this bird fired up. Trying to figure out what the heck my computer is doing over here. It updated on me and doing some weird things. And we'll get back to it later. All right. So we're in the cockpit here at the Caravan. We got about a minute and a half to the break. That's what it was doing. Okay. We want that one. I figured out what it was doing, folks. No, it was not that loose nut behind the wheel. Hopefully it didn't come on with sound, though. Sometimes it likes to. Excuse me? What just happened here, guys? Try that again. Hey, that's starting to look more promising. Good deal. All right. Well, I blew another minute there, so we'll just say, folks, again, glad you're aboard. We'll get going here in about a minute and a half, and we'll get you all caught up here. We got the ads about to start, so I'd hate to interrupt. So, but real quick, get you the Sim Toolkit look here. Hang on. Do the same thing we did earlier. And there it is. We're just going to click Flight Plan, Sim Toolkit, or Sim Brief, and we'll see you after break. Oh, well, that's interesting. It missed a fix I thought I put in. Oh, no, I did not. Oh, so it's going direct. Cool. All right. So we'll just keep that there, and I'm going to get ready here to load it up. And folks, you are subscribers, and that is why you're hearing my voice through the break here. Even though it's still, again, doing that weird stuff, not showing it in break. Okay. Gotta love technology. Love to hate it. All right. So what we're going to do, let's talk it through. As I said, we have a straight shot from Plymouth to Martha Vineyard. That's going to actually shorten the flight up immensely. Weather here in Plymouth, Bet you'll never guess. But the METAR doesn't say it. Winds are 190 at tree. We got 10 miles of visibility and an overcast layer at 8,500. That's not bad for flying a Caravan. 13 degrees, so just above the standard temperature there, folks. Down at Martha Vineyard, we're going to be coming into a snowstorm. Oh, no, too early in the year. Calm winds, 10 miles visibility. Same overcast layer will be on top of us there at 11 degrees, slightly below standard temperature, 3017. I'm going to conclude we have a wet runway here, folks, so we'll act accordingly. All right, pretty simple flight here. We're going to take off to 4. We'll look it up here in a second. And land on runway 6. You know, it'll be whatever it wants. Real quick with NavGraph, let's bring in, let's unload that. Import. Wait a minute, hold on here. Stand by. Thought you were already gone. I said delete and then import. Come on, there you go. Boy, it's wanting to act slow, slow, slow. All right, now this is what I actually planned, which is weird, because it pulled it up here. You know what I'm going to do, folks? We're just going to shut down Sim Toolkit here real quick, do a quick restart. Maybe it's not picking up that flight plan. Okay, so we definitely got it connected this time to the sim. That's still going direct. That is so bizarre. Huh. Wonder why it's doing that. Oh well. What is our fix? Wait a minute. Oh, it went to KEWB. I'm wanting to go to actually tutor. Okay, that's what's going on here. Still kind of weird, but it's really not going over there. Okay, well, we're going to fly it, folks. What the heck? Let's see what happens. Can't cause too much trouble. Oh, Boston Center has come alive. They heard flying with mics in the neighborhood. We have to screw with that flight. All right, so let's see what's going on here. We got our ATIS. So we're going to be basically direct Martha's Vineyard, I think. And I'm going to go ahead, put my flight plan in, see what it says, so I know how to program the FMC. Yeah, it's even showing that I went over there. I don't know why it didn't pick it up. We're going to, what's it called? Taylor, I believe. Tutor. And I'm not putting that stuff in there because it's 9 times out of 10 wrong. We'll go in with an RVR of 100. Operating, I don't know. Who do we want to operate for, folks, today? We're an A airplane. Boink. All right, we got the flight plan filed. All right, So there you have it, folks. There's our pre-brief loadout, just so I know. 8 bodies, 1,600 pounds, 700 pounds of fuel. We'll cruise over at 1,900 RPM. We're going to go 6,000 and 5,000. All right. Pretty simple stuff. Close out. And guess what it's time for, folks? Let's close this plane up. And well, actually, let's put the people on. Put the people on. Load. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Works for me. And we needed how much fuel? Boy, it's really coming down here, folks. Don't know if you're all hearing that or not. We need about 700 pounds of fuel. We'll pull back to about 800. Okay. And we'll go back to general and let's, passengers are aboard. Doors are closed. All right, we'll revisit the sounds here in a minute. All right, first thing I want to do, get rid of this. All right, so flight, no, I did not get a checklist up. That's a bad idea. All right, there we go, there we go. All right, so pre-flight, weight and balance check, doors closed, locked, briefings complete, doors locked, crew doors latched, crew doors. Not even gonna figure all of this out. Parking brake is set, that's this lever here. Switches are all off, and continue.
C208B, go well.
Uh-oh, somebody's joined the party here. I have my sneaky suspicion it is. Yes, we're doing another flight. If you'd have hung around for the end of the flight, you would have heard we were coming back. Yes, 208 today there. All right, so back to the checklist. Switches ignition to normal, which it is. Fuel tanks, that's what I always forget, folks, because they're up here and they don't both get turned on like the Caranado one does. Radar is off. The radar is this gauge. It is in the off position. Circuit breakers are in and air conditioning off. Just want to check the throttle real quick. Put the props full forward. Bleed air's off. Cabin mixing is flight pushed in. Power idle, we check. Prop forward. Fuel condition, red is cut off. And battery switch on. All right, wings are up, and we don't have a no smoking, fasten your seatbelt. Here we go, fire detect. See if they all work. Yeah, I know, loud noise. All right, and we are ready for engine start. Okay, the battery's still on, voltmeter. Okay, we are ready for go. Emergency power lever is normal. That's this one. Prop area. Hang on. Here we go. We get wet now. Clear prop. Yeah, you know, everyone on the ramp heard me there, folks. Okay, everything's on. Fuel pressure low, check off. Starter switch coming on. You're all going, oh my gosh, that thing's loud. this a great model, because guess what? I can make it quiet here in a minute. Watching our N2. Starter switch can go off. Listen to that. All right, we lost some of the noise. Get your headsets on. There we go. Hang on. And let's go ahead and pull the chocks. All right. So now we're ready to taxi when we're ready to taxi. Okay. Starter valves off. Engine gauge has been checked charging. Are we charging? Yes, we are. Fuel boost. Back to normal. And we need to get standby power on. And avionics 1 and 2. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. Alright. Flight plan putting in here real quick. Like I said, folks, real simple. Tutor. OR. That's what I wanted to make sure. Accept, and guess where we're headed? KPYM-KMVY. Enter and enter. That's the flight plan, folks. That's simple. It's even easier from Martha Vineyard over to Nantucket if we're able to tonight. All right. First thing we're going to be wanting is a heading of 218. That'll be pretty close. That's the only sucky thing about it, folks. Really are just kind of guesstimating here. All right, and our VOR is, we don't have a VOR on this one. All right, so we're going to fly, 228. My bad. 228. And we're going to intercept 33, which will be 0. No. Uh, 33 would be 15. All right. Real quick, frequencies, none that we're working on here, but Martha Vineyard is 114.5. Okay, and do I have any kind of cross? Nothing out of Plymouth. All right, well, we'll just have to, as they say, wing it. And then down here, we're just gonna just leave it. All right, so we'll put that away. Initial climb, I believe we saw at 6,000. Yep. Okay, that's all set and armed. We'll go to standby here. And for this one, let's come on down to 400. And of course, we got to turn this on to out. 2, 0, 0, 0. All right, folks, we are ready to go. Except we're not online. Call sign November 682 Tango Fox. .682 Tango Fox, just making sure. C208. All right, and we are all set and ready to go. As soon as I figure out if we have any more approach or centers. And I knew Boston would come up. This is unusual if they wouldn't. I gotta find Martha Vineyard down here. I think it's this one. Okay. Pretty simple stuff. And Straycon is that. York, okay. Just making sure. Alright, we're ready to go. I need 34.7. And when you call them, folks, a tip I have for you, make sure you're ready for them.
Runway 22 left.
Because they're going to be super busy, as always.
American 1078, Boston Center, hello.
Boston Center, November 782 Tango Fox at Plymouth. Request clearance to Martha's Vineyard, as filed.
Or 682 Tango Fox, you're on request, I'll be with you in a couple minutes.
Tango Fox copies, couple minutes. That's all you're going to get.
87 heavy, turn right heading 190, join the localizer. Right 190, join the localizer, present ASAP.
Actually, I may.
Primary 4211 heavy, reduce speed to 190, then descend and maintain 3000, flight present heading, vectors to final. Present heading 190, 3000, primary 4211. American 217, information India, expect the ILS 22 left. Information India, expect ILS 22 left, American 217. 6 Yankee 42 Tango, turn right heading 120. Fox 6 42 Tango, turn right heading 120.
Actually, it's a Unicom airport.
4 miles from Wayne, maintain 3000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS 22 left. Team 3000 till established to the localizer. Clear ILS 22 left. Thranda ASA. That's at A7 heavy, thank you. 170 knots or greater until focus. 170 knots or greater until focus. Thranda ASA. Boston Center, Vineyard 37 Kilo Bravo. We're inbound Bradley. We're to the east of Charlie Tango 39er. Aircraft calling for Boston. What can I help you with? We're looking for VF45 following. Right, I'll be with you shortly. I got a busy A90 airspace I'm dealing with. 6 Yankee 42 Tango Boston.
All right, that right there says it all.
Turn right heading 120, please. apologize. Your primary 4211 heavy, descend and maintain 2000. We're going down to 2000, primary 4211. Transat 87 heavy, winds Boston 180 at 6, runway 22 left, clear to land. To left, clear to land, Transat 87. 6 Yankee 42 Tango, clear direct Boston Airport. Clear direct Boston Airport, 6 Yankee 42 Tango.
Give him just a bit more. Get out of this break and we'll see. Whoa, whoa.
4211 heavy, turn left heading 250, join the localizer. 250,
Yep, we're gonna...
join the localizer.
Folks, I hate to say this, we're not playing the game. We're gonna disconnect, and sorry, but we're not playing the game of waiting 45 minutes till you decide it's okay for us to fly in your airspace. And yes, Matt, 1997 Air, or yeah, 97 Air, you did hear right. We're off to Martha's Vineyard, and center's too busy for us, so we're gone. Listen to that. I'll be nice. Here we go, folks. Okay, let's finish up the checklist. Heating and ventilation's going to be set. And pulling the knobs so everybody can get cooled off in the back. We're done. And we're just ready to go. Get this vent up here opened. All right, here we go, folks. Okay, we'll do a brake check once the airplane actually gets moving. Okay. All right, we're going to taxi out. Hang on, hang on. Where are we going? That is the question of the day. Two four. So we want to go out here to... Is that Echo? That's Echo. Here we go. Flap set for takeoff, 20. All right. Good that way. Looking good that way. All right, we get down here, we'll run the engine up a little bit, make sure we're all warmed up. Check the oil in the prop by doing a couple of moves of the prop lever, and then we're going to be ready for takeoff, folks. And again, sorry we dropped off VATSIM, and if you're a controller listening, sorry. When we take a back seat to the big boys, guess what? That's what's going to happen. Heato heat's on, stall warning's on, prop. We'll go ahead, turn the prop heat on. All right. Everyone should get a fair chance, and that's what happens too many times on VATSIM. You're not driving a heavy or a 737, they go, you get to wait forever. Hey, brake set. Here we go. Just getting that fluid going in the props. All right, and we got to do one other check. Actually, nope. Okay, autopilot avionics, we're good. Heato ice is on. All right, we're ready for takeoff. Plymouth traffic, November 682 Tango Fox, departing 24. Y'all ready? Because here we go. And away we go. And it looks like off runway heading is all we got to do to be on course. First thing I want to do okay. Next up, CDI. F. Okay, I think we're on course, folks. Let's go ahead and set our thrust. The RPM. Oh, I got it here. Okay. Okay, we are climb power set. We are on our way, folks. Should have thrown some soap on the plane, folks. It's getting wet. Yeah, predicting 208, huh? You know what? I'm going to get in on this one. And into the clouds we go. 3,000 on our way to 6,000. Go down a little. About 800 feet a minute. All right, there you go, folks. Well, it isn't 8,500 feet, folks. So, we'll be in the clouds quite a bit for this flight, it looks like. Oh, we might be punching through the top. Well, there you have it out of Plymouth. I'm in the clouds, Hawker, at 40, well, probably about 4,000. Let's see if this thing works over here. Oh, bad attitudes getting in on it. Thanks for the guess there, sir. Rest of you, it is an exclamation mark. The word predict. Put a space in there and a negative number, and you too can put your thoughts on how good or bad you think the captain here will do. Well, let's see if there's a METAR for is it EWB, the close airport here? There is, and it's reporting 8,000. No clouds below that, folks. Sometimes it makes you wonder if that's why there's so many aircraft crashes in certain areas. Poor METARs. They go right on up into the clouds when they're first off not supposed to, because of a poor METAR. Nope, not working. Oh well. Alright, so let's get back up here. Technically, we're instruments, so we're fine until we check our temperature gauge. At 30 degrees. And I do believe Martha's Vineyard is tower controlled. Yep. So, worst case scenario, folks, had we waited on VATSIM, he'd have had to talk to us to get us into Martha's Vineyard. He couldn't just play the you have to wait game. And that does kind of irritate me with VATSIM. But again, nothing we can do about it, so I'm going to stop griping about them. Nothing changes. Other than, what approach are we going to do in here? Let's find out. Shall we? Bring in charts, maybe. He says, hopefully. No, there's an ILS somewhere here. I just don't. Oh, that one. We're gonna. Well, you know what? Let's find out real quick. METAR. We got to come down to 5,000 anyway this way. I'm gonna do that now. Pull back a little on the power. I think I got Martha Vineyard in front of me. Alright, let me go back here. Runway 6. It's a VOR only. Things are not playing nicely right now, folks. Try here. Okay, we still have a calm wind. All right, so we're going to be doing the ILS, folks. Sorry you're not seeing a lot. 236. Anyway, you can see real quick, 108.7's got to get put in, 236, 1500 at BP, and we've got a conditional of 200 feet. I think we'll be okay with that. Missed approach you all can read. Well, keep it like that. So we'll go to peak, choppy, BP in. Okay. Hope you all read that. Choppy 1700. Okay, we're going to come down to 3000. Okay. Sending speeds down. All right, and then all right, so that's set for now. 1087. Right? Yep, 1087. Uh, 114.5. All right, we're leveling off. Speed coming up a little. All right, and then peak and in. Okay, real quick, minimums. 200.5. Okay. All right. That way you all can get caught up what we've done. All right, so we're getting set up. We can start seeing. All right, and then I'm going to punch over to here. Procedure. Enter. Clear. Did I hit the wrong procedure? Oh, approach. That's right, there is none. All right, we're coming in to 4 peak. Choppy. Come on down. Choppy's at 1700. And meter time. Actually, according to this, it's supposed to be calm. Yeah. All right. All right, making sure I got right numbers in. 1086. 1087. Okay, they're in right. Why am I not picking up Clyde slope again? See if we can get the runway at least. Well, right now, Hawker, it's really nice. All right, folks, I hope you're enjoying the ride from Plymouth over here to Martha's Vineyard. I was thinking that was our airport for a minute there, folks. There it is. Still no sign of a glide slope. Martha's Vineyard Tower. Cessna. Where's my numbers? 682 Tango Fox. Or about a 5-mile final, runway in sight, full stop. Oh, now we get a glide slope. Some flap. For a brief time, we had a glide slope, folks. Flap set. Slowing to approach speed 100. Oh, got the glide slope again. Alright, that's kind of funny. Alright, let's bring her in. Dang it. Why is it like this? Folks, I am hardly inputting anything on that wheel. And yet it just goes nuts. I don't know what the heck with... That's my only complaint with X-Plane. That is really my only complaint, is that I cannot get this thing, for the love of God, to behave on the ground. I could only imagine what foot pedals would be like. All right, hang on a second here, folks. First off, that. Okay. All right. I really just aggravates. Everything was really nice with that until that. Yeah, but in this plane, I'm going to think it'll be worse. No offense there, Hawker. I really think they'll be worse. All right, let's get her to the ramp, shall we? All right, let's go taxi lights. Yeah, but nothing would stop that though. I mean, I mean, I don't know. You could be totally right there. From what I'm watching, I can't see. Oh, there was our parking spot. Actually, our parking spot's going to be. Like I said, I really just don't know till you try it, I guess. All right, folks, we're in Nantucket. Wicked rollout, but a pretty good landing, I thought. Um, I just don't get it. Probably never will. But it is what it is. We'll get stuff turned off now that we couldn't before. And dink, dink, dink. All right. Bulk after landing flaps up. Not helping that the sim is the computer itself is acting overloaded, and it's really not. All right, and I think we're in the blocks. So standby power off, fuel off. Okay, and feather 'em. And basically what I'm waiting on here is N2 to get below 10%. Then we'll turn the beacon off and the battery and take a look at how we did. Oh, just frustrating. That's all, folks. Just a little frustrated. Nothing new, though. Okay. All right, let's let these peeps out. Actually, not a bad airport is correct there, Hawker. Looks really good. All right, so let's go back. We aren't flying for a VA, folks, so we're not overly concerned there with, checklists or getting it on, turning it off, and so what's so? We just were hoping for ATC, and ATC was, as they like to say at the airport I work at, folks, overloaded. All right. We got Sim Toolkit up here. You can see Boston is still up. So if we do fly over to Nantucket, which is where that airplane is, we're probably not going to have ATC because we got to fly from tower to tower. Not doing it. Not when basically you tell me you're overloaded and you really don't look overloaded. But I don't do that job, so I don't know. All right, so there's the flight, folks. We just did a big S pattern to get there. Here we go. Oh, we landed at 233 a minute. Hawker, I think you nailed that one. It's 72 knots, even better. 1.6 on the G's. Until we got the lateral G work going together there with the trying to get her to stay on the center line. I know we probably went to the wrong run. Oh, we did go to the right runway. Cool. All right, we landed right where we're supposed to, 1,000 feet down the runway. Unfortunately left of the center line. Well, can't have everything, right? And here's the rest of the stats. All in all, not a bad flight at all. All right. You know what? Why don't you all take a quick break? We're gonna kind of re-gear here, and I don't know. Trying to think. Do I have the time here? We're looking at a. You know what? Let's go ahead. Let's give it a try. All right, folks, you can see the flight. We're going from Martha Vineyard over here to Nantucket. I don't know really many of the particulars yet, so we're going to bring some brief in over here. Pull up saved flights, Martha Vineyard to AKY-ACK, my bad. And we're going to climb up to 5,000 feet. Okay. Got 9 passengers planned, and fly time looks to be 16 minutes. All right, well, let's give it a try. What the heck? We're starting to get a little better there in the forecasting world. All right, so that looking good. 12, okay. Okay, everything looks calm. That's a little eerie to think about. And then our final bit here, 1,800 pounds on payload. We'll look at our fuel tanks, but we need at least 660 and 5,000. Okay, so let's oh, you guys didn't get to see any of it. Doggone it. All right, METAR, we all know what it was like here. At least they're finally thinking to put a scattered on it. Which that could be true. This will be fun. And then our actual loadout, folks, 9 people, 1,800 pounds payload, 665 for fuel at 5,000 feet. Pretty much a straight shot. And we are planning a Uno a 6. There we go. All right, so let me unload this, pull that out. What I'm going to do here, switch to charts. Okay, so I've unloaded. We'll click edit, get rid of this one. Then click import from SimBrief, MVY to ACK. There we go. And you can see how straight that arrow is. All right, and let's take a look. Which one's 6? I'm going to actually come up from that way. Okay. Oh, wow. We could fly this directly off MVY. Huh. Let's do it. Why not? And we'll drop that guy. We'll just go right here and end, folks. I mean, how simple can that be? And 6, was that what we landed? No, we landed on 2-4. We go 6. Oh yeah, this will work. All right. Uh-oh. That must be the FAA coming out to talk to me. Battery's going to drive through my plane, one of the two. All right, folks, so there is the animal to take us over to Nantucket. Real quick load up here. Going to just bring us up to 400 pounds. That works. All right, folks, are you ready for a round deuce? I think I am. Let's put the battery on here real quick. Avionics. Coming down to that one. And, you know, all we're going to do is just real simple. Okay. A. Swoop. On C. Okay. Oh, wait, it lost a letter. Hang on. That's all we're going to do. But I am going to do, well, wait a minute. Let me get back to there. I'm off that now. Do procedure. We'll do our arrival. Enter. That is not. And we're still hung up on, oh, we're going through this again. All right. Okay, well, we're gonna do this the old-fashioned way. Yep, we're gonna do it in the air. Because this isn't working out like it's supposed to. There we go. All right, well, we're not going to be flying that heading. All right, we should have all our peeps aboard. Let's get that beacon on. Waiting on them to button us up. All right, chocks are removed, brakes are set. All right, cabin doors are latched, crews briefed, and switches are off. Switch on. Okay. Here we go, folks. Let's get those props forward. Okay. Looking good. All right. Come on. So slow, computer. Okay, pitot static on. All right, here we go. And we actually had returns on the English flight. I don't know why we don't get any this one. But it is what it is, folks. Double check our altimeters. And our initial fix. Let's see if that comes in. FTAC. What I'm doing is setting this up in Sky Vector. Alright, so we're going to come off on the 149 radial. Okay. Runway takeoff will be a 6er. Alright folks, we're ready to go. Martha Vineyard Tower, November 682 Tango Fox, departing runway 6 for Nantucket. Good. Okay, so we're going to intercept the 19056. Roger, clear for takeoff, runway 6, runway heading to 5000. All right, folks, here we go. Weekends on strokes. All right, folks. on our way. See if we can't pull a METAR up here real quick. And I do mean real quick, but we're back to not responding, so really hope your stream is enjoyable. There you go, folks. Good deal. Love hearing that from the moderator. And again, I think we got a very poor. I am on course. Don't follow the magenta line. Remember, folks, I could not get it to take to the ILS course. So what we're going to do is plug in the numbers, and we're just going to fly it VOR to VOR. All right, so we're headed towards, well, we were supposed to be headed to UFTAC and then for the VOR, for the ILS. ILS today will be for this flight 109.1. I may not have time to show it off, folks. And then over here. Okay, so I need 150. Okay, there we go. We're on track. All right. Up here, I'm going to go ahead and plug it in. 061. All right, we are set up, folks, and you're all going, well, why aren't I using this one? Don't really need to. Yeah, the clouds, I think, are half the battle. Okay, real quick, folks. Pick up what you can from the charts. Here's our ILS. Here's the frequency courses. Break at 1700. 200 is our AGL. Gonna kind of go quick here, folks. Then we're gonna intercept here. Be at Crake at 1700. And then in 116.2 is our backup. Okay. Why do I plug this in? Very simple, folks. This is how I know if I'm tracking right, and I'm not tracking. Okay, and you can see we're now tracking inbound. Need to get down to 2300 rather quickly. Okay, folks, we are down to 2,300 feet. We should be intercepting the ILS, hopefully here in a little. Let's see here, from UFTAC down to 1,700. Go ahead and initiate that. There we go, folks. By the way, we were not flying any of this on GPS. It just didn't want to play nice. Do have my chart up. And let's go ahead and get the lights on. Nantucket traffic, November 682 Tango Fox. Approximately 10-mile final for the on the ILS runway 6. Again, no glide slope. Looking at the chart, it should be right on the edge. We're gonna start our we'll go about 500 feet a minute here shortly. We're taking it down 800. Actually, what's 120? Do it about 600, okay. And that's just so I can, oh, got a glide slope now. Actually, I think I got the runway in sight. Think you all can see it now right there. That I couldn't answer, Hawk, if it's a glide Thranda or X-plane. But we're on it. We've got it now, so... And I could actually come off if I really want. Alright, we're setting up for approach. You know what? Time for me to take over. See what kind of trouble I can cause. And Nantucket traffic, November 682 Tango Fox, 3-mile final, established, runway 6 ILS. Glide slope just pegged down, so I don't know why. I'm visually with the Pappies, or VATSIM, I'm sorry, looking really good. And that, folks, can happen, so be always mindful that you may not coincide. And Nantucket traffic, November 682 Tango Fox, clear. Alright, radar off. Alright, real quick look at my chart. Where am I taxiing to? Park behind that King Air. How's that sound? Well, actually, I think the passengers are behind. What do you think, Hawk? It's the movement area. Behind that boundary. Well, there's an airline you haven't seen in a while, folks. U.S. Airways. Not going to go into that story on this flight. You do, you just don't see them in that color anymore. All right, folks, we are in the blocks. We're about to wrap it up for tonight. All right, well, let's put this over to standby. And yaw damper can come off. All right, just doing some quick behind the scenes stuff. All right, checklist time. Good luck with this. All right, feather those props. All right, fuel pumps off. Standby power off. Right, and air conditioner off. Bleed air off. Now, by the time the checklist oh, it just caught up to me. Boost. Okay, we can go click. Hear the difference when you click phone versus not? Out here, it doesn't matter. Okay, and as soon as we're at 10, battery off. Okay. Closed, and we are good. Of course, the rain hits as we're ready to disembark. But folks, I want to thank you all for being a part of the special run here of Flying with Mike. It's been fun flying these little puddle jump flights. Rooster Ops, you're welcome, sir. Hope you enjoyed. I'd love for you and anyone else that's new to smash that follow button so you can know when we go live again. Tomorrow I will give you a hint. Hopefully at 16Z we'll be cranking up, but it'll be somewhere in that time frame. That'll be roughly 11 o'clock Central U.S. time. The Queen of the Skies is going to return again. That's as far as I'm going to go, and it will not be from the Far East. Gonna enjoy this one, I think. I'm looking forward to it. So, folks, let's take a look at the outside here. Of course, we're gonna do a quick wrap on this flight to see how we did. We may even try to do a rewind if it'll let us. So bear with me here. Sim Toolkit. All right. And according to this, whoever put down in the ballpark of 79 feet a minute, that's what the winner is. We'll look it up here in a minute. All right, I click OK. I click this flight. There you go, folks. A nice quick around the pattern, little ziggy-zag to get on course. And into here. Details here from Sim Toolkit show us 30-minute flight, 26 miles. And again, 79 feet a minute, 85 knots, a little fast, just a little. But boy, folks, I'm getting the real knack for this plane after a couple runs with it. Well, I'll tell you though, the ground handling on it is not great. But I will tell you what's great is I did a little better on the runway. While we landed in the aiming zone at Martha's, here we landed more on the center line, so take it for what it's worth. This time, 6,300 feet of runway, 8 up 1,300 to get on the ground, which is not bad in this place. 79 feet a minute, G and a half. Not shabby at all. All right, so that wraps that up. I'm going to go ahead and button it up, even though you really don't have to. I've had it look funny in the air before. All right, let's set the brakes. Let's take a look in flight, folks, see how it looked. Okay. Uh-oh, I think it locked up on us, folks. Sure enough did. Doggone it. You know, that is the first one we've had, folks, in quite some time. Go figure. All right, folks. Well, that is going to be a wrap here today. Again, thank you so much for being a part of Flying with Mike, especially both flights today. First flight was the Choo Choo to Memphis, otherwise known as Chattanooga Choo Choo, over to Memphis, followed by 2 flights here, Plymouth to Massachusetts. That was good, wasn't it? Plymouth, Massachusetts to Martha's Vineyard, then over to Nantucket. Compliments of Hawker. Give him a round of applause, folks, for a great choice in, let me see if I can. Why not? Why not? Is it? There it is. And thank you for being our great moderator. The audience is just waking up Hawker, so sorry for the delay. But anyway, folks, thank you so much for being a part. We will, like I said, be back at it tomorrow. Round 16 Zulu, and the Queen of the Skies will take center stage. For now, folks, you all have a great day. God bless, and we'll see you tomorrow.
So high I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Dangerous times, don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world, but keep the sky